Hi, my name is Kathryna Reiz, and today I'm going to be introducing you to our carbon footprint tracker demo. Um, just to start the agenda, I'm going to be going over the introduction to the problem, the customers or sponsoring organizations, the background and intention, the contextual issues, and the implementation of our project. So, the problem. Our project will aim to help individuals or organizations to calculate their carbon footprint and track their emissions in a meaningful, consistent, and strategic way through a program and website that will help motivate our users to be mindful of their carbon footprint and to help them improve their energy consumption through a personalized experience. Our customers or sponsoring organizations, we expect this project to be targeted to users who care about maintaining the well being of the earth, whether that is minimizing habitat loss, carbon emissions, energy consumption, or through making other lifestyle changes. We expect customers who care about how they can contribute to slowing down climate change and the warming of the earth, as well as any and all organizations or communities who want to show that they are staying green. So, within the last decade, humans have only recently begun to make efforts to reduce their carbon emissions. Since the Industrial Revolution, a boom in the introduction of carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases, our contribution to pollution and habitat loss has rapidly led to the declining health of our atmosphere. Understanding how and where we are contributing to greenhouse gas emissions on an individual or organizational scale is really vital to taking actions that can reduce our carbon footprint. So, the purpose of our tool is to bridge the gap between words over actions. We want to offer a way to visualize the impact any individual or company is making as they aim to reduce their carbon footprint. Um, a study conducted at San Jose State University wanted to assess the importance of climate change education on participants and showed that students who believe that global warming will harm them personally or future generations have larger reductions in carbon emissions compared to participants who do not believe that there will be a strong impact on them or future generations. So, with that, we also want to ensure that this can be a personalized approach to reducing the carbon footprint by offering manual suggestions based on calculated criteria that may be met according to EPA standards. And by maintaining user engagement through these individualized profiles, implementing a login system, and by gamifying a way to track and calculate the individual carbon footprint using those EPA standard formulas, our program is going to help support and encourage better ways for customers to reduce their carbon footprint based off their household activities. Individualizing and making tracking a personalized experience opens the door for a unique way to interact with your environment, and making these small contributions can lead to really big outcomes to helping reduce global carbon emissions. With that being said, of course, we've run into some other contextual issues that we really want to address. For example, our program may be most constrained by scalability. With a lot of users making individualized profiles, we may have to account for that through a database management system. And of course, security is another big issue that we might run into. You know, how can we keep the information we're tracking as private as possible? Um, and more importantly, we might be constrained by consistency. So, how can we get people to stay on board with our program and continually track their progress? This kind of research might require more behavioral analysis to help uh, individualize the experience. Of course, with that being said, the implementation of our tool on the back end will be using Django and Python programming language in order to implement the EPA's carbon footprint formulas and to develop a tracking system that can offer personalized suggestions based on their user profile information. Uh, and that will also help us make API requests to and from the front end. For our front end, we're using React Native, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create a website where the users can make their profiles and track their progress on their carbon footprint emissions. With that being said, here are our test cases in demo. We're going to start with the login and sign up.
Hello, my name is Parker Esco. I was one of the back engineers for the carbon footprint project, and my main job was implementing a user account authentication system. So that's what I'll be showing off right now. Um, as you can see, we can log in here, meaning we're not logged in. So we can go here, enter email, password, and now we're logged in. As you can see, this is now a log out button. So if we click that, it sends a message to the database and logs us out. Now if we try and go to the dashboard, it won't take us there because we're not logged in. And we have to be a member to log in and access the dashboard and track our stats. So we're going to log in again. As you can see, we passed the login, and now the dashboard will take us there, and we can do all of our carbon footprint analysis. Also, we can sign up if you're a new member. So we go here, we go to the sign up tab. Let's do John Doe. So we sign up. Upon successfully signing up, it takes us to the login. Now, let's check the, see there's no John Doe in the database yet. We can refresh. And now as you can see, John Doe is in here. So let's log in as John Doe. Now we're logged in. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Justin, and I was one of the front-end developers for this project, which was called the Carbon Footprint Tracker. So as you can see here, we are now located on the landing or home page, which is the main page that the user will see once they load up the project or go on the site. So on this page, you can see that there's a Get Started button here. There's a nav bar at the top right, a picture here, a footer at the bottom, and then Our Features section. So the first thing a user can do is they can read this and then hit the Get Started button, which brings the user to the sign up page where they can input their information, hit sign up, and then be able to view the dashboard. They can also go back, and then they can go to the nav bar at the top right. So the first section I'll show is the About page by clicking this. And then the first thing is, you can see here, there's a section for our mission, a section for features, a section for Do You Know, Meet Our Team part, Join Us in Making a Difference, and then the footer again here at the bottom. And then they can also click Get Started here, which also brings them to the sign up page. So I'll go back here to the landing page. You can see they can also just click at the top right here, they can just click sign up, which will take them to the sign up page where they can fill out the fields here, their name, email, and password, and create their account. Once they've signed up, they can go here, log in with their email and password, and then be able to view the dashboard, which I'll show here. And then this is the dashboard, which will show information for all the users. And this is how everything gets linked through the nav bar at the top right, which routes all the pages, the about, sign up, login, and dashboard page all into one, so the user can go from the landing page and be able to go on each page all in one. And also, I'll show how the sign up page and the login page have the same sort of structure and look to them to keep everything uniform.
Our next test cases for this demo are the calculator and dashboard.
Hello everyone, my name is Aniruddha Tayade and today I am delighted to showcase our carbon footprint tracker developed using React. In this project, I have developed various UI elements in About Us page and dashboard page. Before diving into the dashboard page functionality, let's explore the Do You Know section in the About page. This part of the application is pivotal as it serves to educate users about the nuances of carbon emissions. It comprises a series of expandable questions and answers designed to enhance user knowledge about critical environmental topics. Questions range from what is carbon footprint to how does renewable energy help reduce carbon footprint. Each entry is clickable, expanding to reveal comprehensive information that empowers users with valuable insight into how everyday decisions uh, uh, influence their carbon output and broader environmental consequences. Moving on to the dashboard page, you will find it's designed for clarity and ease of use. It greets the user by the name, adding a personal touch. Here, we display two main visualizations, the weekly carbon emissions pie chart, um, breaking down emissions by categories like transportation, home energy, and waste. This helps users quickly identify their most significant sources of emissions. The last recorded emissions line chart, which shows daily emissions trends over the week, encouraging users to see the impact of their daily choices. Uh, Additionally, our dashboard is also equipped with a user-friendly feature for enhanced visual comfort, which is the light and dark theme toggle. Located at a very convenient spot on the dashboard, and this toggle allows users to switch between themes according to their preference, offering better visibility during the times of the day or suiting individual aesthetic taste. This feature demonstrates our commitment to user-centric design, ensuring that our tool is accessible and comfortable for all users. Lastly, interactive elements like show recommendations, where the system tells users ways to reduce carbon footprint. Next is the basic information form, where user enter their household details. Next is the make daily entry, where it allows users to engage actively with their environmental journey by logging daily activities through a form.
Hi, my name is Kathryna Reiz, and today I'm going to be showing the dynamic changes in the breakdown charts based off of what the user inputs in our forms. So I'm going to start by filling out the basic information form. Let's say I live with 4 people at home and my zip code is 33178. I use electric heat and I pay on average $44 per kilowatt hour. And we can see that the data is submitted successfully to the back end and that we've calculated 111 pounds of carbon dioxide for this week. But if I want to see my waste and transportation emissions, I'm going to need to submit to the Make Daily Entry form. So today's date is the 9th. The total miles driven today, let's say I drove 10 miles. I did not load any laundry or use the drying rack, but I recycled some trash, and I set my thermostat to 76 today without the heater. I'm going to submit that, and we're going to see that the data is submitted successfully and that I wasted 53 pounds and 10 pounds respectively of pounds of carbon dioxide for this week. If we want to see a little bit more of a dynamic change throughout the week, we can input the form on a day-to-day basis. So tomorrow I'll drive 25 miles. I won't load laundry or use the drying rack, nor will I recycle any trash, and I'll set the thermostat to 80 and put the heater on. And we can see that the pie chart updated, and we can observe that we have driven a total of 35 miles so far for this week, and that our transportation emissions have changed. Here are our references, and thank you.